Hello and welcome to another anime lore video, and today we are going to take a closer look at the best generic isekai character that probably ever existed and why he, or rather others around him, earned this title for him. But before we're going to do so, let me quickly thank my Patreons for supporting this channel, as well as all users of the YouTube thanks function for making one-time donations. And with that said, let's dive into the topic at hand. Kazuma had the brilliant idea to drag a literal goddess with him into the new world, something that he later came to regret on far more than just one occasion. But aside from Aqua being quite useless, despite having maxed out stats right from the start and being able to unleash devastating attacks against the undead in general, and against this in particular, others had chosen a more conservative boon for the start of their adventure. That's right, Kazuma isn't the only Japanese guy being isekai'd into this wonderful world over the decades and centuries. Many people were given a second shot at life in Kazuma's new world, and they have chosen far greater boons than the goddess of party tricks could provide in her mortal form. For example, the scientist that created the flawed mobile destroyer, the magic killer, and many other advanced weapons, items, and even creatures had been given the ability to create everything he imagined, while another isekai Japanese student, known as Kyoya Mitsurugi, had chosen the most vanilla overpowered thing you could imagine, a cursed sword named Gram, and a knockoff ultramarine armor set for some reason. And the sword is beyond broken, so why is this generic Isekai hero so much better than all the others? It's simple, because he has been reincarnated at roughly the same time as Kazuma came to suffer greatly in this new world. He serves as an excellent contrast because he is such a standard issue isekai guy, while Kazuma suffers under his allies from being underpowered, from bad rumors about him that are only partially true, from being poor, homeless, and in debt, despite his extremely high luck stat. Kyoya had precisely the easy and enjoyable life that Kazuma wished for. While Kazuma slept in the hay near manure, Mitsurugi was able to exploit the cursed sword Gram to its fullest, being able to even slay dragons with just a single hit, as well as many other strong creatures around Axel, making him not only quite rich and quite popular, but also overleveled compared to Kazuma. And of course, such a strong guy attracts the attention of lightly armored women, the sort that would get in trouble for public indecency if they were ever hit by the slightest breeze. The sort that the anime viewers were surprised even wore underpants to begin with. And of course, both girls feuded over Kyoya's love and attention. Basically, he lived the life Kazuma wished he had. And all culminated in the epic duel about Aqua. While we see this wonderful world as the horrible and sometimes very funny place it is, and while we see Kazuma suffer from it constantly, Konosuba's world is just the most generic isekai anime from Kyoya's point of view. And while Kazuma was sarcastic and complained, and also quite witty at times, Kyoya viewed himself as the chosen one of a literal goddess, tasked with cleansing an entire world of evil by slaying the Devil King. Something that from his own point of view is completely true. He likely didn't know that he is not some special guide to Aqua, but attempt 13,189 of containing the Devil King, or even better, kill him and deal with the problem once and for all. So when he saw Aqua trapped in a cage and heard that she was sleeping in stables, Kyoya viewed himself as the white, or in this case ultramarine blue knight in shining armor, on a holy mission to defend the honor and the literal flesh of his chosen goddess. And of course, he couldn't accept a no from the girl that was weirded out by him and wanted to have nothing to do with him. In fact, all three of Kazuma's companions found him creepy, or at least self-absorbed and self-righteous. And then my favorite part happens, the part where the Isekai hero with the broken cheat abilities try to fix everything with overwhelming violence, something that has worked until now very well. And let's be honest, if this would have been a fist fight or a fight with another weapon, or under any other circumstances, Kazuma would have gotten at the very least mutilated or likely killed. But Kazuma was not the dense type of isekai protagonist. He's smart, he has street smarts, or at least basic pattern recognition, and could therefore easily predict what Kyoya would try to do. So while Kyoya was barely finished issuing the challenge to Kazuma, our under-leveled common sense man was already fully prepared to get in the first strike by quickly announcing his acceptance. And once Kyoya was off guard, he could use his strongest skill, steal. And thanks to his high luck stat, Kazuma was able to successfully take out Gram. And the cursed sword is named Cursed Sword not only because it is insanely strong, but because only Kyoya would be able to wield it. So once Kazuma held it in hand, it, much like Thor's hammer, went straight to the ground, because Kazuma was unworthy of it. Unfortunately, Kyoya's head was between Kazuma and the ground, so Kyoya got taken out by his own overpowered weapon, the very same weapon that was useless to Kazuma. So he then later simply sold it, leaving Kyoya with nothing behind but two scared and increasingly disappointed companions and poetic justice. Now, for the first time, Kyoya gets to feel the same sort of stress and insecurity that Kazuma was feeling since he had arrived in the new world, since Kyoya is now essentially without his cheat item. And since Kyoya behaved rather scummy by challenging an underleveled newbie with weak gear with his cheat equipment, after Aqua already told him no, we, the audience, also feel no guilt or remorse when we laugh at Kyoya's misfortune. It's not only brilliant comedic writing, but also a great use of the usual isekai tropes by taking them simultaneously serious and parodying them. And with that said, I say thank you very much for watching. Be sure to let me know your opinion about Konosuba, Kazuma and Kyoya in the comment section, and special thanks to Arder Daddy Arder, Bad Guy Yi, Bad Burrito 316, Bezer, Ben C, Brandon D, Chrissy, Crowley 0221, Sia, Crystal Prime, Dead Slime, Death is Mercy, Deathless Dragonlord, Demon Xenomorph 1987, Devin Downen, Ding Dong, Duckwagon, Dunkler Krieger, Dystopia, Dystopia II, Enigmatic Unicorn, Feral Shivan, Guy with That Hat, Hector Marino, Hoss, Huster, Jacob G, Jana B, Jason, J. Morris, Chromius, Kyle R, Lee K. Long, Legendarius, Lelouch Britannia with a Mustache, Lexus Fox, Lord Nishikian Rai, Lord Touch Me, Loftrazer, Merovec, Mr. Shoes, Mr. Tweaker, Michael R, Michael Y, Nope, Oh Hell No, Normal Toad, Oh Kill, Overlord General Gasper, Paddy Pantum, Personage, Primus 11, Rhinomere, Q&A Caracos P, Shergox's Daddy, Shadow Lightning Wolf, Shrine Keeper, Super Tier Magic Batista Bomb, Supreme Cheese, Staris, Ted, Texas Deer, The Orc Warboss, Rock Ed Smasher, T.E. Wang, Vash Hawkeye, Vegito 27, Venture Fanatic, Wilhelm, Xenokai, and Zonegon. Thanks guys. Anyway, have a nice day, and I hope to see you all again soon on my next video.